Producers, we have all been there. You open up your project, you're just staring at that blank screen, nothing. No inspiration, no ideas. Sometimes I'll even start making a beat and I can't think of anything. I'll be working on it for 10 to 15 minutes and I'm not getting anywhere. But here's the thing, beat block isn't a sign that you're losing your talent. It's just a sign that you need to switch things up. And today I'm giving you 5 powerful ways on how to break out of beat block. And trust me, these methods work for me and they should work for you. First up is my favorite, Pinterest. All right, hear me out. Go to Pinterest, type in anything, dark aesthetic, 90s nostalgia, neon city vibe, or anything like that. Anything that you're feeling, you can type in one word and Pinterest will have art for that. Go through these different pieces of art and really think, what emotions do you feel? What emotions are these pieces of art drawing out of you? Now you may have a direction for a beat of any kind. If you're looking to make a dark beat, or even if you don't have any ideas, you can maybe see, what if you see a neon city in Japan or something like that? I'm gonna think of like a futuristic synthwave type beat, but at least now you have some type of direction. That's what I always do. Visual art has a crazy way of sparking ideas. Next time you have beat block or you cannot come up with anything, no inspiration, or even if it's just been a while since you've made beats, try this one out. Just go to Pinterest, scroll through the art, feel the vibe, and just let your imagination run wild. Next up is listen to a full album from start to finish. Like, we all have our favorite artists, but when was the last time you really listened to a project from start to finish? And I mean really sat with it. Pick an artist that you love, but pick a project that you may have not listened to all the way through, or at least not that many times. Or you can even pick an album that you've listened to a lot, but listen to it differently, because albums are stories. A lot of artists craft their albums to flow as one piece of art, not just a lot of random songs thrown together. Don't get me wrong, there are artists who don't have any direction with their album. The songs are still good, but a lot of artists craft their entire project to tell a story throughout each song. If you only listen to individual songs, sometimes you'll miss the themes, the transitions, the little production tricks that producers do to tie certain songs together. Next time you're stuck and you have the time, put on an album from start to finish and just listen. No distractions, no skipping, and I promise you're gonna walk away somewhat inspired. Next up, watch legendary producers in the studio. One of the fastest ways to get inspired, watch legendary producers in their element. Go on YouTube and search in any artist that you admire. J. Cole, Kanye, Metro Boomin, Scott Storch, TM88, Mike Dean, 40. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Like, this is one of my favorite things to do. Pharrell, go watch Pharrell make a beat and then tell me you are not inspired. Watch one of them cook up a beat in real time. It's not just the beat making, it's the energy, it's the creativity, it's the process. Like, I know people hate the word process, but I'm telling you, if you go in and let's just say you like to make melodies first. Well, let's say you watch a video of J. Cole and he makes the drums first. So you try to make the drums first. You're like, I've never tried to make a beat where I make the drums first. The melody always comes first because that's what gives me the inspiration to continue going. Well, what if you tried something different this time? And then this beat turns out to be one of your most favorite or admired beats. For example, I can't tell you how many times I've watched Timbo make a beat in the studio. I can't count. I stopped counting. Actually, I was never counting. But every single time, it could be watching that same video that I know all of y'all saw when he was playing beats for Jay-Z, and he played like 5 beats, and then he played Dirt Off Your Shoulder. Every time I watch even that video, I come away with something. So it doesn't matter. You could tell me you watched every single video on YouTube about every producer making every beat possible. Go watch one again and listen to it and watch it with a different mindset and watch it to get inspired. And I bet you will. Seeing greatness in action will make you realize and remember why you even love making beats in the first place. It is such a beautiful process. Try it. Next up, switch up your workflow. Sometimes you get in beat block because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Try to switch it up. I touched on this with my J. Cole example. Try something different. Try starting with the snare first. Try switching out the snare with a perk. Try switching out the hi-hat with a perk. Try starting with the melody if you start with the drums. Try starting with the drums if you start with the melody. Do something different that will make you think differently. Try a different plugin or a sound pack. Like for instance, there's plugins and there's sound packs that I don't even touch. I've downloaded, they're in my book of sounds, but I'm sure you could probably relate. There's some that I just skip by. I have never used. Try using one sound kit and staying in that entire sound kit for the whole beat. Make a beat just using one sound kit. Try making a beat in a different genre that you've never even listened to. Listen to a different genre. Challenge yourself to make a beat of a different genre. If you always do the same thing, you'll always get the same results. Try switching up one thing in your beat making process or your workflow and see how fast these ideas start flowing to you again. And my last tip, I say this in every single one of my videos, don't quit. Look, beat block is a part of the game. Every artist goes through some type of inspirational block, but the absolute worst thing you can do, in my opinion, is do nothing. Creativity comes when you move, when you seek out new inspiration. So the next time you feel stuck, try one of these methods. Scroll Pinterest, listen to an album all the way through with the intention of drawing inspiration and listening to how these artists constructed their workflow. Watch an industry legend in the studio working, switch up your process, but most importantly, don't stop even when you feel stuck. Force your way through it. The ideas will come. Just stay consistent. Seek out inspiration in different ways, things that maybe you haven't tried before, and let creativity and inspiration find you. If you've ever had beat block, drop a comment. Let me know what your method is to get past it. I'm interested. I love finding new ways to find inspiration as well. And also, let me know if you're still in beat block or if you are currently having trouble coming up with new ideas. Maybe somebody will respond to your comment and give you some inspiration that I wasn't able to. If you got any value out of this at all, I would love if you subscribed. If you dropped a like or a comment, just let me know. Or if there's any suggestions that you have, I'm open to it all. I got my first hater comment the other day on one of my videos, so I'm doing something right. You can be the next one if you want to. Or let me know why this helped. Any type of feedback would be awesome. I'm just trying to figure out how to make my videos better and just continue to keep providing value. If I can even help one person with each one of my videos, I did my job. So my goal is to help you, and hopefully there's a reason you watched this video and you came away from this video with something. I know I'm not in my usual setting. I usually only record shorts in the car, but I just had a baby last week. My blessing came, my son is here, and I can't, it's hard to record at home. So right now I'm actually about to walk into work because YouTube is on the side right now, but y'all can help me out by subscribing and liking this so that I can get 1 million subscribers and I can quit my job, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm outside of work, I'm about to go into work, so I do apologize for recording in the car, but I at least wanted to get something out this week because I'm dropping a video every single week. So even though I'm in the car, hopefully, like I said, this still gave you some type of value. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.